All right, it's our favorite time of the week again. Time for hashtag Rising Qs, and we get to answer your questions. All right, Saagar, what's up first?
Okay, number one, what do we got? What are the chances that a combination of progressive Dems and Pelosi-hating Republicans will be enough to put Shahid Buttar over the top on November 3rd? Shahid's a nice guy. We've had him here on the show before, but I'm going to say it's pretty low. I don't think so. I'm sorry.
It's just really tough. I hope that I'm completely wrong about this because I think Shahid's a really thoughtful guy, and we've had him on here. I'd like to have him back on, as a matter of fact. Pelosi's approval rating in the district is actually quite low.
Yes.
And certainly her approval rating nationally is also quite low. It's still just a very tough hill to be able to climb because she's so incredibly well known. But like I said, I hope ultimately that they prove us wrong here. And maybe, you know, how she's handled the stimulus and denied people care, maybe some people will say, this is it for me.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. All right, what's the next one?
If Biden really wins by these huge margins with this quiet center campaign, what wrong lessons will the parties learn? They're going to learn all the wrong lessons. See, when Hillary lost with the neoliberal campaign, it had nothing to do with centrism and neoliberalism. When Biden wins with it, it's going to be, we were right. This is amazing. This is the way to do it. We showed you how. We told you. We showed you how it's just done. Not like you're running against this dude who didn't take a pandemic seriously, and all you had to say is, I'm going to wear a mask, and anyone would vote for you. They're not going to like figure that part out. It's going to be all, they were right all along, and neoliberalism is amazing forever.
The right's going to do the same thing. They're not going to say, oh, well, Trump actually behaved like too much of a Republican. They're going to say he didn't behave like enough of a Republican. So they'll be like, oh, if he just had dropped his, trade stuff and his immigration stuff, then, he would have won. He would have won re-election. Well, he never would have won in the first place if any of that had happened. So they've got pre-baked narratives.
Like, he spent too much money.
Oh, they're going to say, not watch them. It will happen. I guarantee you right here, whenever it happens, I'll roll the tape. It will be said by some Republican about why Trump lost in 2020 if he loses. And so there's that. They'll say that he actually took coronavirus too seriously in the beginning and never should have consented to any sort of social distancing measures at all. So they've got a whole host of their own Russiagates that they're going to go with. I guarantee it.
Stuff to look forward to. All right, what's the last one, Saagar?
Number 3, I acknowledge the speaker is likely playing politics with the stimulus package. Of course, it's about political power. But it's not possible she has an eye on the Senate majority and that any sort of Trump win would endanger that. You know, Andrew, I don't think so. And I laid it out here yesterday in that monologue where I was like, look, it's highly possible that even if Pelosi agreed to a deal, the Senate Republicans would kill it, which would kill their majority. So actually, I think she's helping Senate Republicans because she's letting them off the hook. If she really wants, she should put them on the record and make them say that they will or won't vote for something. And a lot of Republicans like me are not going to like the answer to that.
I'm just skeptical at this point. My God, all the things that we've been through over the past couple of months, all the major breaking news every day. I mean, things like the Trump tax story, the RBG's death, like these are all things that have just happened in the past couple of weeks. Ongoing pandemic, all of these things. And, the undecided seem to be breaking for Joe, but in general, the polling has been really pretty stable. I honestly don't think, even if she handed Trump a package today and was like, did a signing ceremony with him and was like, thank you, Mr. President, for this needed aid for the American people. I really don't think it would make that much of a difference at this point. I just think this cake is really baked. People have seen everything they need to see. They've watched over months the way that he's downplayed the pandemic and that made them feel really unsafe going about their own daily lives. So, yes, do I think that's the calculus she is doing in her head? Absolutely, that is the calculus she's doing. Do I think it is correct? Not in any way.
I think it's wrong.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, thanks for watching Rising Qs. We're going to have more for you later.